Hi, everybody. My name is Byron Rich. I'm an associate professor at Allegheny College. And probably more importantly to this presentation, I hold a position called Director of Academic Innovation Partnerships at the college, and I oversee certain strategic initiatives that the college is undertaking to better represent the economy and educational needs of our region. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit today just about skill-based learning and the liberal arts. Manufacturing is obviously an incredibly important part of our regional economy, and Allegheny College is sort of resituating itself to better reflect the future potential of manufacturing in this region. To that end, I'm overseeing a number of initiatives that I'll kind of go over a little bit today to kind of explain some different educational offerings, and not just Allegheny presents, but also other colleges that are similar and R1 universities and other kind of higher education institutions across the country. So this is Allegheny College. It's in Meadville, Pennsylvania, just south of you folks in Erie. It's a wonderful school, but I'm not here to sell you on Allegheny. Instead, I'm here to talk about maybe post-high school life. So the liberal arts are a complicated thing, just in terms of the cultural perception of what they are. I think it's really important to note that the liberal arts is really just a field of study that's based on rational thinking. It includes areas of the humanities, the social and physical sciences, so physics, chemistry, biology, etc., psychology, and mathematics. And what we're really into is emphasizing the development of critical thinking and analytical skills, the ability to solve complex problems, and an understanding of the ethics and morality, as well as the desire to continue to learn. So that last part is something we really try to instill, and that's being a lifelong learner, as we say in higher education. Really, what we do is all about mixing practical, what we'd call hard skills, with critical thinking or other quote unquote soft skills that will help you have post-graduation success. However, college is not for everybody. The world of the trades is very lucrative and always has an immense amount of need. So when folks ask me, or when students ask me if they're not sure about the three questions that I'll ask you below, I always recommend pursuing a trade, especially if you want to earn money and build a career more quickly. There's always great careers available in the trades across all kinds of different disciplines and industries. So there's a few exceptions though, where maybe college is something that you want to pursue. If you have a very particular college major in mind, there's something like field of study that you're already really passionate about, or you want to work with theories and concepts rather than maybe like really hands-on technical stuff. Or possibly third, that you have a professional career in mind already. By professional, I mean you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or a college professor or a psychologist, something like that. If none of those questions really pertain to you though, then maybe the trades is really the area that you should really be thinking about pursuing. The trades can offer a really amazing lifestyle in that you can get up to speed and earn money really quickly and do cool stuff like buy a boat or motorcycles, or at least that's what I did when I first entered the trades as a young person. So that's maybe a weird thing for a lot of college professors, but to put myself through college, I actually did work in the trades. And it was incredibly rewarding, and I'm glad I had those opportunities. But as a college professor, I'm here to talk about college more specifically and what we do at a college like Allegheny. What I do at Allegheny is run a facility called the Allegheny Lab for Innovation and Creativity. What we've tried to do is build a facility that represents the strengths and needs of our region. So we actually modeled it after a local aerospace manufacturer, Accutech, and we built a lab that really echoes and models exactly what they do, but in our educational setting. So we have a multi-use fabrication and design facility. We're not affiliated with any particular department or discipline, so we're just a resource for anybody to use. And we designed the lab to promote critical use of technology. So what that really means is that we want our students to be able to use a technology, but understand both its potential and implications, because that's the best way to kind of rise through the ranks in any industry. It's one thing to know how to use something, but it's a whole other to be able to predict where it's going. We designed the lab to be a training platform for emerging and established technologies as well. So we do a lot of work with artificial intelligence, robotics, and other emerging fields. It's a teaching space and an open use space, so students can come in and just use it for all sorts of different stuff. We have between 7 and 10 staff members, and we book it for all types of classes or special uses. So here's some photos of it. This is our fabrication lab when it was brand new and very shiny and extremely empty. You can see one of our CNC machines on one side. We've got a number of 3D printers, laser cutters. All those black cases are filled with robotics, AI, video game platforms, virtual reality, motion capture, and yeah, a bunch of different interesting technologies that students seem to be really into. We also have our design facility, which is just a 25-seat design lab where we do everything from GIS work to industrial design and manufacturing design. We also do photography, video game design, video editing, sound editing. We kind of run the gamut on all sorts of different tools and technologies. Here's some students just working on robotics and some swarm theory and artificial intelligence research stuff in our lab. So really our goal is to have skill-based learning embedded within our liberal arts education. So our goal for students is to develop the critical use and application, develop critical use and application understanding of emerging and established technological tools that are crucial to our region and our national partners. So we work with a lot of different companies, aerospace companies, manufacturing companies, chemical companies, nonprofits, marketing corporations, video game makers, a whole bunch of different industries. And we want to help students develop the technical acumen or skill set to use these emerging established tools, as well as the critical capacity to be able to kind of predict or acknowledge what's coming next and understand the history of them, because that's one of the best ways to get ahead in their career. We also help our students develop a portfolio of industry standard skills that are empowered by the critical capacity, that being history, context, etc., core to what we already do at Allegheny. We also find that this is a great way to create pathways to employment, especially employment within our region. We have a co-op program, micro-credential program, and something called the Manufacturing Advanced Placement Program, which I'll talk a little bit about in a minute. So MAP is one of our newest programs that we offer. It's called the Manufacturing Advanced Placement Program. We work with Accutech, one of our longtime industry partners, and we forged a path for Allegheny students to work at Accutech on the manufacturing room floor and become machinists while pursuing their degree. Once they have finished their degree, as long as they have a good enough GPA, they receive guaranteed placement into the Masters of Manufacturing at Penn State Byron. Accutech has been a really awesome partner in this, and it's been an amazing pathway to get students from on the production room floor experience all the way through an undergraduate degree and then move them into a master's degree, so that once they exit Allegheny, or once they exit Penn State Byron rather, with a master's degree, they're ready to earn real money and make a big difference in Accutech's operations. Next, we just recently joined the NWPA Beehive Innovation Network. We've forged our node of the network on the idea that we're a nationwide leader in environmental education. So Allegheny Center for Sustainable Development offers a variety of services that are organized around faculty scholarship, that being research. So we offer services like product and manufacturing lifecycle assessments, renewable energy systems design and installation, building energy audits, and sustainable agriculture consulting, among other things. We get students involved with startup companies, doing research for these startups, and offering real insider info into fields that maybe the startup founder doesn't have expertise in. Our students get hands-on experience doing real on-the-ground research in very impactful ways. We also run a vast industry co-op. Our industry co-op is a process whereby we take industry partners, so professionals, whether they're engineers, marketing professionals, video game makers, etc., and they teach courses on our campus to students. These are non-graded, 2-credit half-semester courses where students are really just given the opportunity to learn industry skills from a professional. And in turn, that industry professional now has access to a whole bunch of really brilliant, wonderful young students that could be interns or possibly employees. Right now, we run them on video game design, product design, manufacturing processes, various computer science skills, and marketing, and we're opening that up to nonprofit sectors in the near future. We also just founded a micro-credential stream. Micro-credentials are digital badges that contain information in their metadata regarding skills that you gain as a student through classes and internships at Allegheny College. So you use them on platforms like LinkedIn and Indeed to get noticed by employers. They help you game the algorithms and play an enormous role in contemporary hiring practices. So right now we're running ones on content creation, so making stuff like YouTube videos or TikTok content. We also do them on software development with Python, programming with web technologies, and data analysis. So these are a few of the things that we're doing in higher education to help students prepare for meaningful post-graduation lives. Whether you pursue the trades or you pursue going to a college like Allegheny or perhaps something like University of Buffalo or Ohio State, there's no one thing that is better than the other. It's really about finding a place where you feel at home and you feel that you have found value in what you're learning. The trades are an amazing place to go get really tangible skills and get a career started really quickly. Going to a place like Allegheny takes a little bit longer, but has a really massive long-term impact on your life in a very positive way. If anybody has more questions, I would be happy to answer them. You can email me at brich@allegheny.edu. I'm happy to chat with any of you and would love to be able to just offer whatever input I can into the various trajectories for your post-high school lives. High school or college isn't for everybody, and I'm happy to talk about the trades as that's where I came up. With that, I'll end. Thank you for listening to this. I hope it wasn't too boring. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.